If you're tired of running out of gunpowder and coal in 7 days to die, don't worry, I've got you. Today I'll be showing you where coal actually spawns and how to farm a lot of it. Like other resources in the game, coal has its own indicator on the map and it's represented by a little black dot. Different biomes have different coal spawn chances and they're ranked as follows. So starting off with the best chance of finding coal nodes would be in the snow biome. The coal veins are also going to be pretty large there. Next we have the burnt forest with medium-sized coal veins. Then we have the standard forest with about medium-sized coal veins. And then going into the desert, that's not a great place to look for them. Those are going to be small veins if you do happen to find them. And then just like the desert, the wasteland is not going to be a great place to find coal veins. As you can see in this clip, I try to point out a few more coal vein examples in the forest biome. I'm not sure if it's really a correlation or causation type thing, but it seemed like they were more around this mountain range area, so that's something worth noting. So once you go to the dot on your map, it's going to look a little bit like this. It's just basically a small lump of coal on top of the surface here, and then depending on the biome, we'll decide how large of a vein is actually under this coal node. Other methods of collecting coal include going to the burnt forests and breaking the clumps of wood on the ground, as well as cutting down the trees there. If you plan on spending a lot of time in the burnt forest, I recommend crafting some black lung serum, as well as completing the biome challenges. As you can see, the coal nodes in the burnt forest are a little bit harder to find, but once you do find one, there will be a lot more coal underneath to harvest. And here's what those coal nodes would look like on the map in the burnt forest. Another thing to look out for in the burnt forest is going to be the storms there. If you don't find shelter, you do start to take damage, so keep that in mind. Other honorable mentions of places to find coal include as quest rewards, looting things like trash and ovens, and the mob drops. Now that you've watched my video on how to find coal in 7 days to die, you're one step closer to having unlimited ammo. Also, feel free to check out my video on how to find brass, which is of course used for shell casings. And again, thanks for watching.